Hello everyone, this is Deb again today. I'm trying to make a nice cooking video, I guess. I will be making something out of paneer and kale. So it is a regular Indian dish. It's called palak paneer, but the only difference is I'm gonna use kale instead of spinach. Well, I'm also going to be using spinach, but then with the addition of kale, it is extra nutritious and it's a good way to add kale into your diet. Kale is a super nutritious food. It's usually added in smoothies or sometimes eaten raw in salads, but to give it a nice palate, we are going to use it in the palak paneer recipe. So I have some super beautiful curly kale that I got a couple of days ago from the shops, and I also have spinach, but this is not the fresh version. It is a frozen chopped version that's been in my freezer for again a couple of weeks now, so I thought it will be a good way to use both the beautiful greens up. It's super easy, something that can be done, and I'm sure that all of you must be knowing the recipe already. There's a little tweak to it because we're adding kale. I'm gonna add a bit of tamarind juice. So the kale is a green leafy vegetable which has a quite nutty taste. So to get used to the taste and to try and add the kale into our diet, using it up in recipes that we already know is a good way. And if the taste is a bit weird, we always can tweak it to adjust to how our taste buds are used to. So I'm going to be adding a little bit of tamarind juice into it, so it will be good for our taste buds. And so the usual ingredients are cumin powder, cumin seeds, bay leaf, chili powder, what else? Ginger, garlic, and green chilies, of course. Yes, so let me take you into my kitchen. Oh yes, and another thing is that I'm gonna make it in my Instant Pot. So the Instant Pot is something that I got instead of my rice cooker initially to start with, because the rice cooker that I initially had was playing up, and I also wanted to buy a slow cooker. So instead of buying too many different equipments to keep in my kitchen, I thought I'll buy something that works for all of my recipes. So the Instant Pot or an express cooker or something that it has different names attached to it, but I call it my Instant Pot. So it can pressure cook for me. It can do curries, you can cook white rice, you can cook brown rice, you could do puddings, and you can saute, you could do biryani in it. So there are various recipes that I can do in my Instant Pot. So today I'll be showing you how to do palak paneer in my Instant Pot. If you have one of those, or if you're thinking to buy one of those kind of equipments, it is definitely worth it. So I've got the brand Russell Hobbs. You can buy any brand, or all the brands work the same, and all the brands have the same kind of multi-functionalities. So yes, so let me take you into the kitchen in a bit. So hi, I'm here in my kitchen. So this was the beautiful kale I was talking about. It is nice and curly, very nutritious. I like to call this my curly green leafy vegetable, and this is the chopped frozen spinach that I've been talking about. So I got this from the shops. It's from the brand called Nature's Nutrients, and So this is a chopped frozen spinach, and we also need some paneer, of course. This is cubed paneer that I got from the shops, so it's already cut and done nicely for me, so I don't have to do all the extra job. And we will need some onions that I've chopped up, some onions, some garlic, some a knob of ginger, and just one green chili. So in my instant pot, what I've done is I have turned on the option. Let me show you. Okay, so this is my instant pot, and I have turned it on under the option saute. You can't really see it, it's all kind of the plastic is a bit quite used up, I should say. So yes, so I've turned on the saute option and it goes on for about 20 minutes. What I'm going to do is now add some oil into it, and I'm going to fry the paneer so it gives you a nice red, not red, some brownish color onto the sides, which makes it nice and crispy when you eat it in the curry. So, and in the meantime, I'm gonna also steam, or you could steam, or you could also cook it in plain water, just so it is a bit wilted and nice and soft. So I'm going to do both of those, and I'll show that to you in a minute. So here is my paneer cooking in my instant pot. As you can see, it is slightly starting to brown a bit. And what I have done is I've added some ghee as well to give it a nice baby taste, I guess. So I'm adding them in batches, and I'll let this fry nicely. And in the meantime, I am also cooking my greens in a bit of water. So this is my greens, this is my frozen spinach and also my kale, and I've added some water to it, and I'll let this cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. I guess that's more than enough. It just needs to wilt a bit. And so once my greens are cooked nicely, I'm gonna transfer these to my food processor to mash them well, along with my onions, my garlic, ginger, and green chili, and a bit of salt. So I'll show you all once that process is done, and I'll show you how I'm going to make this in my instant pot. Alright, so my paneer is beautifully done. It is nice and crisp. You can completely avoid this step if you don't want to, but if you would like your paneer to stay firm after you've added it into the curry, this step is a must. My greens are nicely cooked, so I'm going to be adding this into my food processor to mash it well. So as you can see, I've already added my onions, ginger, garlic, and my green chili. Into this, I'm going to add my the cooked greens along with the water, slowly, little by little, so I don't want to waste all the nutrients that is in the water. And I'm also going to be adding a little bit of salt. So let's see how this goes. So this is the spinach mixture, with which this has kale, spinach, onions, garlic, ginger, green chili with a bit of salt. My paneer is ready. I've got a bay leaf, and I also have cumin seeds to saute. This is the tamarind mixture. I've got chili powder, cumin powder, garam masala, and I'm gonna add all of these into my instant pot. And so the setting would be, I'm going to be using the manual option. You could also use curry, but curry would take about 30 minutes in my so it is a setting that comes with the pot itself, so it can't be manually adjusted. So I'm going to go manual, And so with manual you could either increase or decrease the timing. So I'm going to be using about 20 minutes. So in the pot I'm going to be adding a little bit of oil again, not too much, and I'm adding about, say, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds to saute, and I'm adding the bay leaf in there. So while this is being done, I'm going to remove all of my stuff from here so I have some extra space in my kitchen. My kitchen is really tiny, so trying to manage and cook a dish that requires a lot of ingredients is quite a task, but it's okay. So the cumin starting to cook. I'm going to be adding this puree into the instant pot. If you can see, I haven't done it into a nice soft mixture, but I've left it to be a little bit grainy. The reason is to eat this with rice. If it is too pasty, it doesn't taste really good in your mouth. So I want the texture to be like this. So I'm going to be adding this into the instant pot. So my spinach mixture is cooking really well and it smells amazing, even without adding the spices. So my kids are going to have this spinach thingy, so I'm going to be adding about a quarter teaspoon of chili powder, and cumin powder, about the same quarter teaspoon, and about 1/8 of the teaspoon of garam masala. Along with this, I'm going to be adding this thick concentrate of tamarind. Gonna give it a good mix. Alright, to this I'm going to be adding my fried paneer pieces. Leave this to cook for about 20 minutes, and then I will show you how it has come out.